Welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. It's Gitana Adele, or Adele Gitana. If you haven't been, then hit subscribe, hang around, stay around. All my vlogs are a little bit different. This one today is going to be a little bit different. Some story times, some out and about. I'm going to do some challenges. Everything's a bit different. Anyway, but I'm still relatively new to YouTube, so I'm learning as I go along. But when I get an idea, I like to just kind of either write it down or go with it. And as you can see, I'm away on holiday camping. I love camping. So you may hear some background noise. Apologies for that, because it's pretty loud. And my dog too, running in and out. So what I want to talk about today is, I mean, it's for men and women, ladies and boys, boys and girls. It's for anyone. But I guess I'm aiming this one at ladies, but not at the same time, because there are also boys going through the same thing. I am so sick of, not in the horrible way, like, oh, I'm sick of it, like it's annoying me. No, I'm so sick of people, and we're all guilty of it, of not knowing their self-worth, of putting up with things they shouldn't be putting up with. Things that, so we all know the obvious things, the obvious, if you're hit, if you're being emotionally abused and all of that, you leave. People talk about that now. They never used to, and they do. And I want to talk about the other things. I want to talk about self-worth when, let's call it unrequited love. If you don't know what that means, I'm not condescending you. It means when one person loves another person and the love is not reciprocated back. It's one-way love. So, and it happens. It's happened to all of us at some point. It sure has happened to me. Or when one person just stops being in love with the other person, where once they were in love. It happens. And it's so painful when it does. But there becomes a point where you have to, and it's so very hard. And I know that. Fuck, I know that. But you have to remember what you're worth. Because when you're caught in that moment of rejection, you can get desperate, and desperation stinks, and believe me, guys can smell it a mile off. So can women, but men, they smell desperation, and there is nothing uglier to them. They will just run. And I hate seeing people just trying, you know. Somebody said this once, and it made perfect sense to me. It was on a video, and I can't for the life of me remember who it was, but it just made me laugh so hard, and it made sense. And it is, why is it when, you know, you're in a relationship and the other person says, you know what, I'm not that sure about us anymore, I'm not sure, I'm having doubts. And you go, what? Why don't you love me? And your answer should be, dude, well, if you're not sure about us, I'm definitely not fucking sure about us. But no, we do the opposite. We kind of need an answer, need to know why. It's that horrible rejection feeling of what? Why? Is there someone else? What did I do? Start looking at yourself. You immediately start attacking yourself. Oh, things end. People fall in and out of love, and it is painful to the point you think you're never going to survive it, especially when you're younger. And that is not to sound condescending, we do. So many times people search for how to get over a breakup. Honestly, I'm going to give you my take on it. How to get over a breakup in one simple step. Remember your self-worth. That's if it's a simple breakup and there's been no abuse or any kind, of which there are other sources of help for, but we're going to keep this very basic. That's easier said than done. Remember your self-worth, okay? I know that because I've been there. So don't be sitting there thinking, oh, she says. I know. Whatever you've done, I've probably done it too. However desperate you've felt, I've probably done it too. But I've learned, and I'm sure I'll still make mistakes, but it comes down to that one simple thing, because if you remember your self-worth, you won't attack yourself, or you'll stop attacking yourself when you begin to. You won't feel the need to replace something with another person, because that's something else that we do. There are so many things that we do are toxic when we get pushed away or when we get rejected. You need to, the one thing as I don't know, that we need to do as humans, as women, as men, girls, boys. We need to, when something like that happens to you, recognize it is painful. It is one of the most painful things you can go through. Whether it's a 10-year relationship or a 10-minute relationship, I'm not even sure it's a thing, but you need to start nurturing yourself from that moment on. Seriously, that's the moment where you shouldn't start attacking yourself and trying to figure out ways how to claw this person back or get them interested. That's the point when you need to start nurturing yourself, literally hugging yourself. You need love, you need reassurance, you need... Sometimes it's just the hardest thing to do. And sometimes we go to our friends for advice, and that's just a natural instinct, because that's what I guess we think friends are for, and usually they are, and it's great if you've got the right kind of friends. But when you go to multiple friends, here's another thing that we do wrong. We go to too many friends and we get too many opinions on, oh, try this, or oh, he's cheating on you, or oh. If you want to go to one friend that you trust in, then absolutely do it. If you're still not sure and you want to get a second opinion from another friend you trust, that is up to you. Any more than that, you're just going to confuse yourself even more. Any decent friend will tell you straight. As painful as it's going to be, they'll tell you straight, you know. Sometimes you just got to leave it alone. Leave it alone, however much it hurts, whatever he's done to you, even if he has cheated on you. Geez, then you've dodged a bullet. Go and find what you deserve. But before you do that, take some time. Heal. Love yourself. And it is a thing. For a long time I heard people saying, love yourself, and I thought, what, put cucumbers on my eyes, like listen to some chill music, have a bubble bath? I don't feel any fucking better, my heart's still broke, right? It's not what it means. Oh, it doesn't hurt. That's not what it means. You need to not beat yourself up in the way that loving yourself is not attacking yourself. So when you feel rejected, to start attacking yourself, that's not self-love. And it's not a cliche, and it's not a thing people say when they say, well, how can you love someone else if you don't love yourself? That's true. That is true. Take it from an older bird. It's true. And it does come with time and patience. We don't say these things because they sound cute or catchy. You just gotta take time out for yourself. Spoil yourself. If you've got money, treat yourself to something. Don't be afraid to go to the cinema on your own. I know when I've gone through breakups, I've not had, you see sort of people going, be with your friends. I've not had that many friends because I've traveled so much, or I have had friends that they've been so far away. Or let's just be honest, I've got no friends. No, I've had both situations. Where I see other people, look at Sex and the City, for example. One of them gets hurt, all their friends come around and they help and they get it. That's not always a reality for everybody. Sometimes you're very isolated when you either get dumped or you have an unrequited love situation. And seeing things like that, or hearing things, or reading little posts on YouTube or Facebook saying, surround yourself with your friends. I know how shit that made me feel. It made me feel worse because I thought, I haven't even got that. I haven't even got a group of friends that I can go, can get to console me. And so sometimes it can be more damaging looking at 5 steps to getting over a man. It's simple. It's one step. Love yourself. And it is easier said than done. But it starts right now. You're already watching this video. If you're going through it and you've found me that way, you will heal. I know you think you won't, but you will. I promise you will. It takes time, and I know it's another cliche. Self-help books, I'm not knocking them. If they make you feel better, crack on, read them, buy them. I've read some great ones. The Art of Fuck It, I think, was one. Very, very funny and very good. No, it didn't help me. It maybe distracted me for a bit. It didn't help me. Do you know why it didn't help me? Because I didn't need a self-improvement or a self-help book. I needed to recognize that what had just happened to me had happened to me for a reason, and to not attack myself or look for my own flaws because of it. Okay? That's why it didn't help. Not because the books were crap, because I wasn't accepting the fact there was nothing wrong with me. Yeah? You need to do the same thing. I just wanted to say that because I hate seeing girls hurting, and you know, don't get me wrong, we all go through that phase of where we may change our hair after a breakup, and I think that's just kind of normal. That's something we do, something to make you feel fresh. Get rid of things that remind you. Texts, delete them. Do not sit with your text feed and keep it as a reminder. Just delete it. Rereading it is not going to make you feel better. How do you feel? Ask yourself that. How many times have you reread them texts and do you feel better? No. Get rid of it. Every time you reread them texts, you're slapping yourself in the face. Every single time you open that thread. Don't do it. Delete them. What, have you got OCD? No. Delete them. Are you a hoarder now? No. Delete them. And I'm not mocking OCD, by the way. I'm just saying. We all become like hoarders the minute like we don't want to let go of a person, a man or a woman. Let it go. You're hurting yourself every time you open it and even see their name. Forget even reading the text. Don't beg for them to come back. Don't try and improve yourself, okay? If it's over, or if it never even started and you know your pride's been hurt, that's okay. That's okay. That's just part of life. Let your pride be hurt. And crying. Cry your eyes out. Cry your flipping eyes out. There's nothing wrong with that. Crying is good. Now, this isn't covering abusive relationships at all. This isn't about that. It also stands for that, but that is far more complex. This is just unrequited love. This is just getting hurt, getting dumped, needing to get over it. I don't really know how else to explain what I'm trying to say without it sounding too simple of just love yourself. Because think about it. If they don't want to be with you, why the hell would you want to be with them? If they're not sure about you, why the fuck would you be sure about them? Doesn't make sense, does it? It doesn't. But I love him. I know you do. But that'll go away. That does go away. It goes away. Takes time. And every day gets a little bit suckier. It will suck the first day. It will suck the second day. But every day it will get just that little bit better until you find yourself going, today wasn't that bad. And when you have a day that is that bad and you think, but I've been doing so well, why am I sad today? That's also okay. You will have days where you've been great for 4 days on the run and then you have a crap day, something triggers it. You've seen a couple in the street, you've seen your favorite movie, you've heard your songs. Things are gonna happen, so don't think you've completely gone back to the start if you have a bad day. That also happens. Heartache hurts, it sucks. They call it heartache for a reason. All I'm saying is, I might make a few more of these videos, but this is my first one. Don't beat yourself up. It's not even about pride. A lot of people say, oh, where's your pride? Where's your love? Think about that for a minute. Because it will get better and you will get over it and you will love again. Even though you think you won't, you 100% will. Okay? I hope this helped you just a little bit. If you're gonna reread or rewatch something again, rewatch this. Okay, rewatch this. I might do some more, okay? But other than that, have yourself a great day. Think of what's good about you. Be positive. Be as positive as, even if you're crying your eyes out, be as positive as you possibly can, okay? Okay, love you all. Bye.